the people on the block list. So, but good morning, by the way, Ryan. If you want to come up here, I mean, I'm curious. I didn't see anything that took me off the fence of saying that Kylie is not real. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I got him. Hey, let me run. Okay. Hello, my dear.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good. Nice to finally meet you face to face. So I'm Bullhorn Betty. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Okay. Well, I just want to clear the air. First of all.
Oh, can I ask your last question?
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing with the friends, I would just simply post a video of me standing by them.
You'd have posted a video of you standing by them?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean from the party?
From anywhere.
Yeah, I've got photos of her. I can't release them just yet because they're not my photos. But
you have photos of the friends?
I have photos of her friends. I have photos of her childhood. I've got photos. Yeah.
Why didn't you put them out yet?
They came from legit sources. I mean, this idea, I love you. God bless you for all the good that you do.
You don't love me. You don't know me.
Okay, well, then. So what would you like to say?
I'm just here to answer questions.
Okay, so I've got the link up at the top if people would like to answer questions. Obviously this is a touchy subject for people, and just trying to find out, why do you feel that Kylie isn't real?
I haven't seen any proof of her being real.
But anybody that shows you a photo, you immediately say it's photoshopped.
Why ain't there a video of her talking?
If you found a video of her talking, if I can provide you a video of her talking, can we put this to bed?
There should already be one.
So I don't know how long, just my experience with, missing persons and homicide cases. At points in the case, they shut down social media. So, for example, I do a lot of, those mass shooters, like the, stores where they come out with the guns and stuff like that. We cover those. Did you know that within 5 minutes of them identifying the person that's doing the mass shooting, every single one of their social media accounts come immediately down? That's done by the FBI. You see what I'm saying? So
how come new Instagrams keep popping up of the same people duplicated?
Because it's probably trolls doing that.
Who's to say it wasn't trolls in the beginning?
Because how would they get access to private photos of the family, private photos of her being with her friends?
Those
are not being exhibited on any of these new Instagram pages, these new Twitter pages. All these fake accounts that are popping up have none of those things attached to them.
Exactly.
But that doesn't necessarily mean she's not real. It just means some a-hole set up an account. Like I've been trolled. I'm sure you have too, where these people make fake names and go into these chats and say outlandish things that as if they're you or as if they're me. I think it's something on that line for me personally. I'm not sure.
To me, I just go back to logic. I don't have to prove that someone is not real. People have to prove they're real.
So the onus is on everybody else.
Who?
Well, you just said, I don't have to prove that she's not real. People need to prove that she is real. Who's the decider of who has to prove who's real and who has to prove who's not real? Who's the decider of that?
Well, if someone robs a store, you have to have a picture and a video of who robbed the store. You can't just say the store was robbed. Then the person behind the counter could have stole the money.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this. How would it make you feel if you go down this line and you're going down this pretty hard saying that she's not real and that this was all set up and everything like that? You seem like a nice guy. You seem like a guy that has a heart. How is that going to affect you when you realize that she is real and you have just been all over social media adding insult to injury to her family and friends that are grieving?
What friends?
Horrifically. What then?
What friends?
Max, Kate.
There's no pictures of them with her.
So everything that you're basing your information on is the lack of photography.
I'm saying exactly what I'm seeing, and no one likes it, and I don't get it.
Okay.
I'm only saying what the people that are involved are saying.
But it sounds like there's a lot of weight being levied upon social media and photography and videos, as opposed to, factual, have you looked at
That's my point.
Birth certificates? Have you looked? I mean, I'm sure you've got some of the best sleuths there. I mean, getting into these, we were able to reach out to a few people and get access to their Instagrams that were previously privatized and locked down. Are you working on that kind of avenue so you can uncover the videos and photos that you're seeking?
That just calls for people to go, it's a conspiracy. That's why I'm taking one step at a time and just simply looking at what everyone's putting out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's it. No proof.
And
If there
I
is, show me it.
agree with you. The tow truck driver, I have to be honest with you. I do agree with you. The tow truck driver, that's in my opinion, I know you don't believe Kylie's real, but if Kylie was real and...
Well, it's not that I don't believe it. It's just that there's no proof. I don't see it. So if I don't see it, I'm not going to say I seen it. That's silly.
Right. So you're just acknowledging that you just haven't had enough proof to say that she's alive.
I'm saying there's zero proof.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
Will you show me it? Can you show me the proof?
Let me get permission. I will get stuff together for you and get it over, but I've got to go through, we are dealing with minors. We are dealing with the fact that these minors have specifically told people on my team, they want to be left confidential. But again, if we can work something out where they stay confidential, I will release and turn stuff over to you without...
That should be in the police's hands, not y'all's hands.
It is in the police's hands. And a lot of the stuff that you're seeking is already in the police's hands, including video and photography of that party that night where they saw Kylie in photos at that party wearing that Odd Future thing. They just haven't released it to the public because this is an open and active investigation. Law enforcement even came out and told us up front that one of the things that were weighing them down on time at the beginning of this is they had a lot of footage and photos that they had to go through and look into to find out her location as to one of the reasons why it was taking long to do this.
I wouldn't trust them on anything. How can you trust somebody that said they spent X amount of man hours and all this stuff looking in this lake, and then some guys show up and find it in 30 minutes after law enforcement said, hey, don't go look over there? Yeah, I'm not trusting those guys.
And you're honestly believing that the law enforcement that doesn't touch sonar equipment, but maybe once or twice a year would have been able...
It takes 2 seconds to watch the video. They have the same exact hummingbird system that AWP does.
Yeah, but there's a difference, and I think Doug Bishop has explained it well. Their training and the fact that they use this equipment, consistently every single day, as opposed to once or twice a year, that they really truly believe it was, user error, and the fact that this car is a newer car, so it doesn't show up on sonar. You don't believe any of that as a good explanation as to why they couldn't locate this vehicle?
What did AWP also say? That it was suspicious.
Oh, no, it was definitely suspicious, but I don't think it was the fact.
You know why it's suspicious? Because they know that there's 12-year-olds with flat-bottom John boats that go fishing every day that could use that system. You mean a cop can't use it?
Right. But did they specifically say, because when we had Carson McMaster on here, it was alleged that Anissa, I see you back there. I'm not bringing you up right now. Where was I going with this? Sorry, I just got distracted.
Oh, you're okay.
So with the sonar and everything, the John boat, I did have a problem with the fact that when they did take the drone over that body of water, I could clearly see that vehicle in there. So, I mean, I don't discredit that some of these things I do question. I definitely, without a doubt, question as to how this did happen. And that's where I could support your questioning on personally. I mean, not like you need my support at all. I'm a peon compared to somebody like you, but at the end of the day, I could support something like that. But saying that a 16-year-old child is not real or didn't lose their life, me personally, I've got a huge problem with that. I mean, I'm a woman, I have different emotions than, say, a man. And this is really...
Yeah, but you got the same brain, though.
I do have the same brain. Have the same brain, but my brain is not processing the information like your brain's processing it, unfortunately.
I'm just looking at what we see and what's real, what we can tell is real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if she's real, it's just show me. I mean...
Well, if that's what you need, I think that's reasonable. I don't think that can't be obtained. And I will, if that's what you need, I will definitely, and I think many other creators will start working on getting legit, verified information.
All right. You think Kylie was real, right?
I do. I really do.
Okay. How you think she passed away in that car?
I don't know where she passed away, but I do know she was inside that car and dumped in the bottom of the lake.
How did she delete all of her posts this morning on Instagram?
If that was her Instagram, which I believe it's not her Instagram.
We were told by police it was her Instagram.
Okay, well, there's a multiple way, because first of all, I know for a fact FBI gets into Facebook and can shut Facebook's Instagrams and everything else down. I've seen it done on every single mass shooting we have. Because
how come they didn't do it? They just did it today. Look how long it's been.
Probably because this is now becoming a major case. I think what we're missing here is that they have not told the public that they have moved this over to a homicide investigation.
They told us that last week.
No, it was a criminal investigation, and not with this one. It's not a criminal investigation. The last press conference, they said it was a fatal accident collision investigation. Nobody has said anything about a criminal investigation or upgrading to a homicide investigation.
The last Prosser press conference, yes, the redheaded cop did that.
I must not have seen that one, because the last one I saw, the highway patrolman came up and said, we're going to be conducting this as a fatal accident collision. But again, you know, it's so hard because I'm trying to do all the studying on this case. I don't have this huge elaborate team or anything. So
I don't either.
I miss some things, you know.
I edit all my videos on iMovie, have since 2014.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but you know, I don't want to get off on the wrong foot. I mean, there's going to, throughout this whole journey on YouTube, there's going to be times that we agree with each other and just times that we don't agree with each other. And I really think the work that you do is very good. I'm so happy. I mean, you helped out in Summer Wells' case and getting that, in getting that case exposure. I think, was that your first true crime case, or have you been?
I don't even do true crime.
Uh-huh.
I just look at what people tell me to look at.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think about, and just is kind of off topic a little bit, but what do you, in my opinions, please, I'm kicking you for a reason. Coming back is going to end up getting you banned. What do you think about the whole Summer Wells thing? Just a little off topic, because it's not like I get an opportunity to speak to you often. So,
oh yeah,
so I'd like to take the opportunity to ask you about Summer Wells, which was a case that I covered very intensely.